One star.
You don't know
That's
it.
not the
Gotta be
USA.
Warriors.
Gotta be the
That
Pistons.
bitch got one. That bitch got one star
Who is
on
it?
it.
Who is it?
Fuck they
I
talking
told
about?
you. I knew it. Damn.
That
Damn.
nigga got
Demo
one
got
star on
9.
it
I would
now.
have got that.
Wow, that's tough.
Zoe, you look. You running out. Oh, you lost.
No, Zoe, choose your section.
So I got 9.
Yeah.
See, I can still win if I want to play like
Head on
D.
a swivel, I
Choose your
get.
section.
Bro, why
So I
does he
got
keep
9.
doing it? Does it every time. I swear.
See, I can
I
still
swear.
win if I want to play like
Head on
D.
a swivel, I
Choose your
get.
section.
Bro, why
So I
does he
got
keep
9.
doing it? It does it every time. I don't know why it does that, bro.
Wake up with delicious O's.
And I can't fix it.
And
It's like every
taste of
time.
real honey.
Every time I try to fix it. Hey, if you call me little bro again, I'm taking Steph
Like,
Curry
Demo,
out the
give me
starting
basketball,
lineup.
man.
Playing dirty.
Do it again.
Most,
Just do it again.
Wait.
Call me little bro again, and I'm taking Steph Curry out the starting lineup. Do it. Go ahead. I'm taking Steph Curry out, and I'm starting Devin Booker. Do it again. Or I'm starting Bronny James. That's what I thought. Wow. College. Ain't nobody playing no college football. I ain't watched college football.
Which player has the most
in
career assists?
consistently in 6 years.
John Stockton.
Yeah. I'm finna pass on his body.
College
Come
football.
on.
Stockton.
Hard the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you got basketball. I'm trying to win now. We playing like
College
this.
football.
Who was the
Playing
first player
college.
to be drafted #1 overall in the NBA draft straight out of high school?
That's easy.
Oh, the first player though.
That's easy.
I'm going with KG, bro.
This low key gonna be hard, bro.
Yes,
Kwame
sir,
Brown,
bro.
Kwame Brown.
Yes.
How many
Damn,
came
I'm
out
so
of high
proud.
school? Damn.
Hold on, Kwame Brown is older than KG, or KG didn't go one?
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, you go
G,
one.
choose your
Who
criteria.
win one?
Not
Kwame
joining
Brown
no,
won
joining no
I'm saying
party,
for
bro.
KG.
Oh,
They
KG
running
class?
out of all my time.
Not doing
Joe
it.
Smith.
It's room for
Wow.
me to
Didn't KG start people going out of high school? He was the first one, no?
Bro,
second
they
or
don't
third.
have no
He was
match.
up there.
He was up there. I don't know if he was the first one, though.
basketball, bro.
It has to be tomorrow.
Which team did the Bad Boys refer to in the late
Why couldn't I get that one?
in the 80s, early 1990s? The Pistons, bro. Yeah.
It's like who's guarding KD though? You
My
know what I'm
point.
saying?
Pistons.
All right, bro.
Basketball. Bill Russell won 11
It's
NBA
like-
championships during his
It's
career.
like who's guarding
Damn,
KD?
I want to say
you
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
12, though, for real.
Hey, man.
You got 5
You got a
seconds?
50-50
Ah,
chance. That's true.
That's true.
Damn! I thought it was 12,
Let's
bro.
get it.
Nah,
Sneaky
Nah, wrong.
question.
Literally
Nah,
no.
I won, man.
I won,
ZO2, baby.
Come on, man.
Bill Russell, man, I
Appreciate
wasn't
that.
even born.
Stick to your guns.
He might have got his last
I ain't
shit
gonna
in
lie, I got a
98.
baseball question right. I'm applauding myself. for
I'm
that
going straight up. Bro. I don't give a
You
fuck.
played, bro.
Kwame Brown, huh?
Fit check,
This shit's
fit check
crazy.
time, man. Fit check.
Disappointed, bro. I could have got that last one and went and been up.
It's
I
cool,
could've been
bro.
up.
You can start the fit check off today. You can be first
You're
in
gonna
that.
start
man.
me off with every segment. Go that way, bro.
Banks, you want to start?
I'll start it, bro. Let's keep it light today.
Head on a swivel.
Today
I
for the
can shoot,
fit
but I
check,
can never
got
dribble.
Cactus Plant Forces,
Nah, I want.
Amiri tan trousers.
I
I
want
think
Brian
you call
guarding
them.
him.
The Heron Preston denim coat and a baby blue chrome heart cap. That's the fit for the day. A little chilly in here. What you got on, Zio?
You're a little cold.
What are we at in here?
Solid fit, though.
Appreciate it, bro.
One of your better ones.
July.
You're getting better each week, actually.
Appreciate
Chilly
you,
here.
Feels
man.
like you belong these days now.
That's
Or you look a
insane.
little nasty. Today I got on the, I got some steppers, whether they come in sneaker form or boots, it don't really matter. Platform me, thank you.
He got his knees out.
Who these by? McQueen, Alexander, the Great, Valentino denim two-piece.
Oh.
Probably won't find this in the States. Brought back the Cartiers again.
What?
Redwoodies. And that's it, man. Got a vintage rollie on.
Red,
You know what I'm saying?
watch. That's
Look,
nice. That's
Something subtle, not
exquisite.
too crazy. You know what I'm saying,
The
G?
Gene on
That's
G.
exquisite.
Pinky ring on, keep it P.
Oh.
That's all I got to say today.
I got the Saint Laurent collar shirt. You know what I'm saying? Got the Moore flares.
Is there more?
These are. They are.
Wow.
Oh no, we need them
Them
right
look
there.
cozy right there. He keeping them
Yeah,
in the
them
stable.
right.
Yeah, so they're a sample, but yeah, I made them.
mass
The red
production.
bottoms on. Looking,
What are the frames, Demo?
Red
I ain't seen them
Gucci
before.
frames, man. Gucci frames.
You always gonna see some batons. The red bottoms, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Everybody
dog.
gonna have them some batons on, bro.
What
Gotta
you got
keep
on?
it-
What you got
What you
on,
got?
Olive?
I've been liking Marnie's fits lately, bro. I got the Marnie flares.
They got good size in that, Marnie.
Real
No, they do.
floating, you feel me?
Marnie got some stuff.
Some cozy sneakers on. They look nice. Big steppers, calm ass tee. It's hot out.
It is hot out.
Otherwise, it's place. Shades. Shades about 800, 900 though, bro.
I like those shades.
You know, they well built.
Champagne joints.
Well built. Twisties in a hat, bro. Keep it
Beware of
real
the
simple
dog.
today, but I'm nice though.
I will say you always know where to get the comfiest slides from, bro. You always got some sort of
If
comfy
you was a
slide.
real dog, like what's your bark sounding like?
You think I'm barking on here, D-Pose? He always throw one of them questions, right? Hit you in your stomach.
Let me ask you a different question though. If you had to rank the fits today, 1 through 4, what would it be? We ain't been ranking, bro.
We haven't been ranking. We haven't.
We need to get back on that this week.
I'm
So,
going
what's
you
your
at
ranking?
1
That's
with
why
the
you my
Sandlot
dog.
joint.
Thank you.
I'm going me at 2,
Okay.
D-Motor at 3, and Banks at 5. No
What's
disrespect
your,
to the
what's your,
game.
what's your
bro.
lineup looking
I'm
like?
gonna give you one today.
Okay, man. See,
I'm gonna give you one today, man. Like that's a solid fit.
Thank you,
You
bro. I
know,
appreciate
I'm a
it.
big two-piece guy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go me at 2, guys.
That's a start.
G, I got you 3.
Oh,
Thanks.
Yeah, guys. You want me to go next or you want to?
No,
Banks
go
had a
ahead.
rough day.
Go ahead.
I'm going me 1. No bias. Just, how I'm feeling. I'm going G2.
Cozy though.
I like the
I
color
did not
palette.
pass that,
I'm
bro.
going Banks 3.
Earth
It's
tones.
not a bad fit at all. That's not like this 3 could really be a 2. It's just
It's not bad. It's
You
just
know.
earth tones, nice little. That
I
shit
think
crazy.
his colors go a little bitter to the flow.
Orange. Be more exquisite,
I like how that hat matches the color though.
Subtle.
but barely though.
Let's see
It's
your
like
print.
one of those fits.
And then I'm going
Stephanie
Nemo last.
Curry.
This ain't really my cup of tea, but
Yeah, you don't dress like
You wear that
Yeah.
through the casino. That's why I put him at 3. That should be nice. Damn, you see that the polka dot he just
Good
hit?
defense.
I promise you, bro. That's a casino fit, dog.
You don't dress like this.
crazy. Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, I
dog.
don't dress like that. I ain't gonna lie.
I've seen you dressed like
That
that
boy
for your birthday.
exquisite, bro.
Mm.
A
For
cocktail
your
and some
surprise
dice.
B-Day?
It's an older.
This guy's a beast.
When did you ever see me wear polka dots, bro?
Not polka dots, but that fit
Hey,
for your
chill.
surprise
I'm
day.
not talking about me wearing it though. I'm talking about the fit on Demo. That's 3.
I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, people probably like this fit. It's not, my opinion ain't end all be all. You know?
I hear you.
Give your list out, man.
My list is
We still cool, man.
They want us to rumble on it.
My list, I'll just say it goes this way. Honestly, I'm gonna put myself at 1. No bias.
Oh,
2,
bias
3,
is-
4. There you go.
Oh, my bad. Hey, all right, here, let's hear the rest. I messed up, bro.
2, 3,
Got
4.
you last.
I know, because I've made a joke, honest.
Nah, it's just,
He vote with his feelings.
He voting with his
what do
feelings.
you say?
He a
I'm being
cancer.
dead honest.
He said
So
2,
you at-
3, 4.
So you don't deserve 2?
I deserve 1.
Like, nigga, mad
goes
because I
this way.
joked.
So
Yeah.
who do you think has a better fit on, D or G?
I said G.
Okay.
Hold on, bro. These Marnie
I already
flares, he
gave my
really
list.
disrespecting right now, dog. And you should love these shoes.
Why?
2-3 inches up on it.
The greens don't
No
match.
hole.
That's the only reason
Oh,
he's
I
fourth.
can't say that, bro. When you feel me, 2-3. These the big steppers, like Zola say.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Gotta keep a pair.
Okay. What's one fashion trend you're currently loving and one thing that should never come back?
One fashion trend I'm loving. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know what the trend is. Like, what's the trend?
Flares are in right now. That's a trend.
Is it though?
That's a trend.
Still be
We weren't
getting
wearing
flames
flares
here and
3 years ago.
I was.
You were wearing flares 3 years ago?
Yeah, bro. Before 2020, dog. I might have been from where I was living at. I might have been the first one of the flares for real.
For real?
I had True Religion flares, bro, with a little tie-dye mix in there. You feel me?
I gotta give it to you. If you were wearing
And they
flares
was
in
like,
19,
damn,
that's tough.
they was trying to flame like, bro, wearing flare, he wearing bell bottoms. That's what I was calling them at then. He wearing bell bottoms, like these flares, bro.
You still wearing trues right now?
Yeah, I got some
Chief
Trues,
Keef
though.
just had a collab with them. They
But
got some
I ain't
solid
like,
stuff. Not gonna
I
lie.
ain't worn them recently.
The mind of the serial predator was not at all understood. That is where Dr. Burgess comes in. Working at the FBI wasn't a plan. I
missed that. Ain't no way I missed that with Lebanon James, bro.
When you dare to combine sweet and tart in a soft, squishy gummy, you get a side that smile.
Would y'all say frames, like glasses, are more of a trend now? I would say, like, I see more people wearing glasses, like,
people have been wearing glasses forever.
Outside, but like clear frames and like light tint, I would say that's more common now than I would see in the past.
I've been doing that since.
That can't come back ever, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. But that.
His name is Joel, the big man in
I've
bed.
never seen one of those.
A do-rag hat?
Yeah.
What is that doing?
One of the homies used to wear that all the time.
No.
Oh, A through F. That's an F.
That's an F, bro.
That's a F. Pretty bad. That's a F.
I've actually never seen that in person.
I've never seen that
That's
either.
an early 2000s thing, bro. Like,
that must be some shit that go on in like Delaware. You ever been to Delaware? Or like Rhode Island? Like
I've been to Rhode Island.
You have?
Yes, I have.
I used to have some of
Maybe
those.
with the brand I had that.
That was like
A
when the
gray one
skater
and a black
vibe was
one.
pretty big.
I had that, and it was awful.
Now that we look back at it,
That's comfy. That was comfy,
it is
though.
awful.
I had it, and it was
If I had
terrible.
another kid, I'd put that on him as a baby. Like that should keep your ears warm, little swaggy, little brim on it.
Damn, what? He's LeBron Edward James.
I did have two. I did have two.
I'm not doing that, man.
I don't want to see that.
Bello would look cleaner than that, bro.
That ain't it.
F.
I'm gonna give it a C.
I'm giving it a D.
At a certain time, I've seen a lot of people rocking these.
It's nasty, but if the grades is good, you still pass it, baby.
If you don't just throw the fitted or wear a beanie, bro.
That's bad bump.
Demo,
Bro.
you
Where you in
rocking those?
between?
Yeah, I mean, I had one for
Yeah,
sure,
I
but
had
it was
a couple.
it was bad then too.
I ain't wear that, bro. I throw the Kango on before I hit that.
Yeah, nah.
Oh my
What's that
goodness.
thing Kango?
Yo, Joel's a fucking
Hey,
beast.
I used to love Kangos.
I respect the Kango, bro. I
I
got
used to
two.
love Kangos.
Got
I
two
thought
of them.
about actually buying one the other day.
Got three of them.
It don't look right.
Might
We
throw
need to
that
have like
on
a
the
retro day on here. Like everybody
Yeah.
come in some retro fits.
It's on my retro. That's in there.
All right. Okay.
Kango's retro.
It is.
Last time you
I mean,
come in a Adidas sweatsuit. Don't do
Call
that,
me
bro.
Run
That's not really
DMC.
retro, though.
Kanye Shutter Shades.
Those are bad.
I never wore
I thought
those.
those was because of Soldier Boy. I ain't
didn't
gonna
like
lie.
those, bro.
Nah, Soulja Boy had the writing on them.
I never wore those either, man.
That's nasty work.
Nah.
Yeah, I
Can't
didn't
see
have a
for
pair
real.
of those.
Yeah, nah.
Are you wearing that?
Get them shutters off your
Look at
face.
the blinds.
Yeah. That's bad.
That's F. That's F, bro, for
The
sure.
Ravers.
F, bro.
Yes.
Look at the sublimes. Hey, hold on. Let's just get off of it. What is
What is
this?
that?
Oh, the digital belts. I used to rock these in high school.
You
bro.
never had one of
No,
those.
for real.
If it's not
Nah, for
Halloween,
real. I used to
on a regular
have
day,
these.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My daughter, if she ever catches with that belt on, I'm telling her to run.
Why her stay horse?
Damn, why
Right.
though?
So
Why
you
is
should've
it
been
HOR, gang?
What?
H.O.F.
No, I used to go across just like this.
That's nasty.
That's a dirty belt. F,
Watch this come
bro.
back
that
too.
film-
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
What? I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't at a rave, bro, if you ain't at Life is Beautiful, bro, you ain't gotta have that belt on, gang. No way you lighting up the
You're
street.
rocking at the school?
Like, what did yours say?
Yeah, what did it say?
What did it say on yours?
D-Mac, because I was running.
Oh, D-Mac. Hey, dog.
I'm telling my daughter to run.
He need to get that belt off and whip. Hey, beat him with it. Dirty ass fit.
Hey, that was my game in high school.
And you was rocking this shirt so it could see.
You
right?
wore it out the house?
No. So
Or you
know,
put
I
it
had
on
a-
at school?
I had a 7X Pro Club.
And you was rocking this shirt so it could see.
You wore it
right?
out the house?
No. So
Or you put it on at...
Pro Club on.
But you
And
was
take
rocking it like this,
you
though.
you take your shirt and then you
You
like
nasty.
you
fam.
touch
And it said D-Mac.
Say D-Mac.
Did your homies... Hey, D-Mac.
No.
D-Mac.
So they used to sell
Yeah,
those?
just like that.
Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
A plus.
That's an A plus.
I still rock
That was
shit
me
to
in
this
high
day.
school, right there, man.
I'm gonna go C.
Yeah,
See?
the plain T is an A, but the length, I gotta go C.
No way, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at high top forces and I ain't gonna lie, bro.
This
that
ain't trying
my-
to shoot, but
I was
you ain't
looking at my
never bought
phone, bro.
nothing
That
with
ain't
tall
fair,
on
bro.
it.
That ain't my.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Damn,
What do you
Kyrie
think?
broke his
You were-
left
Nah,
hand.
'cause like the
Oh,
tees, they
short.
come in like large,
We went over
tall,
this.
or like XL tall.
I
Like,
couldn't rock that, bro. I
Yeah.
couldn't make myself look shorter. I'm good.
If you rock that, no, you'll look filthy.
I'm dragging
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
It's
bad.
looking like a dish rag.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. Eminem jacket.
Jesus,
bro,
Oh,
hey,
that's
bro,
what
G
jacket.
just
I
had
did
that
just
on,
wear
bro.
an Eminem jacket.
Tough.
crazy.
We should have put that picture up. You and Demo look just like that.
That's tough, bro. A plus.
That's an
I
A
like
plus.
it. I like it.
NASCAR jackets
His
are hard,
fit
though.
is
Oh, is it NASCAR
Jeans
jackets
are
or
terrible.
M&M jackets though?
Fuck is he
Jeans are
doing?
gross.
Because a
NASCAR
NASCAR jacket, that's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just wearing that. I'm thinking
The
that
jacket
M&M
is tough though. Hey,
Yeah. Hey.
plus.
I go B on the
Right.
NASCAR junk.
EA Sports dropped a deep dive video for the new college football 25 coming out. Any thoughts on the game? And are you buying the game?
Of course, I'm getting that.
I haven't played NCAA college since middle school, probably.
Boy, it hasn't
though.
been out.
I
for a
mean,
long
I haven't
time.
been.
What do you mean they updated? The people that really are dedicated to that game, they just update the rosters on their own throughout the years.
I don't
But-
count, bro.
Legal downloads? Get them. I'm playing.
But
I will be playing that shit. So
Okay.
that was like one of the best games ever when I was
Not
a
be
kid.
What team
attending
are you-
College
What team?
football.
Yeah, what team you playing?
I don't know. I don't even know who good like that. But let's start off with Alabama,
UCLA, stick to
Georgia.
your roots.
Georgia.
Clemson,
Right. Colorado.
I wouldn't even. I
maybe
don't
for the
play
first
games,
two
bro.
to 3 weeks, I'll use Colorado.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
after that, they schedule
I'll
one
play an
south, so
NCAA basketball game.
Football is better than basketball to play.
Video
NCAA
games?
basketball. Yeah.
I used to go crazy with Syracuse Carmelo on one of the NCAA games. Let me just throw that out there.
I feel that. Thoughts on Kendrick They Not Like Us video? The video reached 25 million views.
You not like
yesterday.
me. You not like me.
Would y'all
You
want a
not like
Kendrick
me.
album with
You
all
not
DJ
like
Mustard
me.
beats?
That would be tough. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's hard.
That'd be a party album.
Once upon a
for sure.
time, Lonzo Ball was in jail.
I agree.
Did you catch all those eggs in the video the first time?
I did.
Everyone.
For the most part.
Wow.
Yeah. Did I miss something?
I was just asking you.
Oh. Yeah, I
What you
feel
think
like,
this is? Oh, what the?
Intelligent.
What are you?
I mean, you know.
I mean, I could hear from the words that
Yeah.
he getting creative, but what do you mean eggs? I didn't see the video
Like the
too
stuff
much.
that's
Like
that
the
was
visuals.
the visuals.
On
They
the
had
music
meaning,
video?
Meaning behind it.
Yeah, with the bird in the cage and all birds are gonna do in the cage to sing.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of stuff.
It was a good video.
Yeah.
You could tell that they really
Yeah.
put some thought into it.
I saw some people online talking about the painted faces. I'm like, people don't know Tommy the Clown been painting his face like that for years. I was kind of like, what's going on?
Some
Anyway.
people not like us.
Yeah. Anyway, what's on the playlist, man? Everybody give a song of the week. You
I ain't
know,
gonna lie, I gotta start going through my before I get on here.
Bro, damn, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I might pull out the
Going
phone
full
this
Hall of
week.
I want to
Fame.
keep throwing.
Nah, I ain't gotta lie. I ain't gotta look at my
Just
phone.
go full
So
Hall
I'm
of
gonna go
Fame.
first.
okay, go first.
Song
Because
that's
instead
been
of
on my
the
mind
30,
this week
it was
is
40.
by my
But
dog
my
Gun
mom
Boy.
saying, I'll
Just
go
dropped
back
the
to
tape.
full Hall of Fame.
The song is called. Man, what? Tripping actually. I do need to look it up. It's called Jazz, but I want the actual real song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't know what you're talking
What you
about.
got?
Yeah, man.
The album is called Practice What You Preach. And the track that I've been listening to the most is track 3. This is Jazz.
Okay.
Here you go, too, if you want to see it. Some
It's
vibes.
pulling up the music.
You got some vibes on there. Shout out Gunboy, man.
Okay. What you got? G, what you got, man?
Yeah,
What
shit.
young boy song you
No,
got?
I ain't gonna throw a young boy out today because I've been changing it up
Let's
a
get
little.
some Adele or something. Let's get one of them
I've been
bags that you
listening
be
to
in.
Adele, bro. I'm gonna give him. Let me go with Rules by Sauce Walker, bro. Step in. Boss Man D-Lo on that joint too, man. It's a good song.
D-Lo.
That's you, huh? Mr. Pie Scrape?
Yeah, that song's hard.
Sauce Walker,
Definitely.
that boy be dripping though.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What you got, man?
I still been listening to that Lucky album. That's a song with Rilo,
Wow, he really
Lucky,
made that shit.
and 42 Doug called 3 SMR Straight. Song's a banger for sure. Tough.
Okay.
You gotta tap in.
Brother Stone, Don Tolliver, featuring Kodak Black. Yeah.
Like that tape?
I do, man. You guys put me on a vacation, man. Like, Don Tolliver's really dope.
But let's talk about this. So my good friend over here, Anthony,
There we
is
go.
supposed to be getting
Let's
a cut
get
today.
it.
It's Monday.
Yep.
And he's thinking this cut's gonna last all the way till Friday.
No chance.
Everybody's hair is different, bro.
Do you agree with him, or should he just wait it out and just figure it out on Friday?
30 by
Wait it
Wednesday.
out. Wait it out.
I understand where y'all coming from, but I'm not the type to just let a random barber just experiment on my head. Like, every barber got their own
What if
thing.
he's not experimenting though? What if you're working with a champion in his league?
Everybody here has been messed up by a barber, yes or no?
Yes, but let's be
We're
real.
talking
Why don't
about
you really want to
barbers
get
who
cut
cut
out there?
people in
Yeah,
front of
Because
millions.
I'm not trusting
some
a random
Yeah,
person.
bro.
You just don't want to pay the price.
That's not what it is. Bro. If my lineup gets messed up, it's gonna take like a month and a half to grow back. You should know. You should personally know.
What's a good price to get a haircut at? These days?
25. Yeah, you about to jet.
I mean, are they coming to you or are you going?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do both. You go to them.
Go to the
If I
shop.
go to them, I'm 35.
25,
Yeah,
30.
35.
25 and throw a tip out of
Yeah,
respect.
35, 40.
But you
max.
feel me?
Max.
What about you?
I mean, I actually go and it's 50, so. But it should be 35, 40, definitely.
Let me explain. The only reason why I throw 25 out there, bro, I was in Oklahoma, bro. I got a cut. Coldest cut I ever had, bro. That was $25.
Yeah.
He said, I'm
Rated
like, damn,
barber.
I ain't seen my hairline like this, gang. He said, yeah, that's how we do it out here. Like that, straight for the love, though. Like, he wasn't trying to, he said 25. Damn. I throw him 40 for real, just cause.
So if they
That's
come
a
to the
good-
house,
If they coming
how
to
much?
you, what you think? Travel call.
100.
100, no more than
It's 100.
100.
It's 100.
100's fair.
No more than 100. What?
Yeah, they gotta
Not
go
even
out
half
the way.
a tank to come
yeah,
here, though.
Yeah.
But you go to the shop and pay 100, right?
Yeah. He the best barber in the land, though.
25.
Shout out Vince, man.
Oh,
My dog, you getting a crispy 100 from me every time I see you, my brother.
Vincent.
That's a shout out. That's a free cut right there.
Shout out Vic too, man. Hey, nah, Vic been holding it down too. If y'all
Wealth
not
is
IE,
great.
slide through Vic's, man. Where he at? Ontario
That's
right
my
now?
guy. He in Rancho,
Oh,
man.
he in Rancho.
In Rancho, you know. Shout out Vic, man. That's my barber.
I rock with Vic heavy in Philly too. I rock with Vic
Okay.
in Philly, bro. But I cut my own hair if the
You cut
fans
your
want to
hair?
know. Yeah, bro. All the time. Every
Tell
time.
them why you started cutting your own hair.
We see, bro. That's an old story.
Well, let's
Cause I've been trying to cut hair since like I fucked myself up bad 3rd grade.
Oh, you been cutting your hair for
But
a
why
long
you
time.
start though?
What you mean why I started? I thought I could do it for real. I'm like, let me cut my own hair.
Trying to be nice.
I'm over here messing with barbers. Got me looking dirty. First of all, and I ain't like big ballers lineups as a
I'm about to
youngin'
say,
for real.
Big Baller was fucking
But hold on
us
though.
up.
Actually, as a
And leave the
youngin',
cuss words in there for that one. I don't care.
he-
Man, he was doing us wrong like that, bro.
as a youngin' though, mine wasn't too bad. Like he did them worse than me. Mine, it was tolerable. Like I really had
What
a
made it
regular
so
cut.
bad, though?
He ain't, like, the lineups was more on the old school
First
side,
of all,
bro.
you see how I have like this and then the little hook?
Like the triangle?
You could just go, let's just start it right here and let's just go straight down for once. That was the sides. Then the top.
Hey, we
Nah,
got
the
a
top
picture
was
of
clean,
this, by
though.
the way.
No.
The top was clean. I ain't
Was
gonna lie, I had
squiggly,
some
bruh.
good cuts when I was younger. Thought it was solid.
I had some
But then when I
nasty
started
cuts.
looking like on YouTube, bro, I'm like, hold on, this is supposed to be a little different. So, you know.
I didn't go to
started
my
just
first barber till I was
cut my
16
own.
years old, bro. That's the first time I got a, well, nah, G was cutting me before that.
Yeah, G's
I
on
transitioned to G in like 9th grade, and I finally got my
I started
hairline
cutting
back.
hair cold in the 5th.
But yeah, man, that was,
great.
we might not need to post them pics.
What about when G gave you that part you were talking about?
Part? Bro, this put a crescent moon in my head one time. Dead ass. The hook was
I
as big
wish
as
we
my
had a
finger,
fleet.
bro.
Like, it wasn't that bad.
And then he laughed at me like this and popped me on my head when I was done. He like, get up.
Did you know what happened though?
I was about to swing on this dude.
Like, I couldn't tell if he was serious or not. He like, take it all down. He like, you already messed up. Just do it all on. I'm like,
Hey.
all right. So I put the little blade on there, the lowest one it could go. I skipped him down low, bro. He had a,
Against the grain?
Cause
Yeah,
Demo,
against
my
the
hair was
grain,
how
yeah.
I wanted it,
We
but
had
when
to
he
get it
parted
level.
it, like it was the worst part ever,
He
bro.
had to
I'm
get
like,
it
you
level.
might as well just cut my shit all the way down, bro. I was bald damn near, bro. Hey, I went to school.
Demo, CP3 lineup though for sure. Ball skip fade, the lineup. He was pissed. I
He gonna
said, hey,
finish me off
and
and
I
start
said,
laughing.
I said,
Pause.
I started laughing, popped it. I said, yeah. He talking about, you said cut it all down. He talking about, take it all off. Hey, don't tell me twice.
Bro.
I didn't care. It wasn't my head.
I had to rock the Chino Hills fitted, bro, to school for 2
I
weeks.
redeemed myself though. I had
You
to
can't even wear regular hats over there. We had to wear only Chino Hills gear. Nasty work. Hey, but when my shit came up for practice, I was laughing until them balls got thrown up. Hey, that was the coldest I've been in 2 weeks.
Did D-Wade
I
cut?
know how to make them tap into
Like, when
it.
you got a
That
bad
shit,
cut, it makes
he
you
was
just
mad,
go extra hard.
dunking on the whole practice. I said, yeah.
I don't want nobody to say nothing
He
about my
felt the
ball.
wind on his. Hey, but then I redeem myself though, but I be cutting hair nice. You ain't about to do me like that.
Facts. Nah, he was a good bargain.
You just had some mishaps, bro. We just misunderstood.
He had to practice somewhere.
I practiced on myself first, bro. Chopped the whole side of my no tape.
Oh my God, this team is crazy.
I know you use the mirrors, but like, is that hard?
No, I just tell my girl line the back up. It ain't that damn hard. I don't be tripping. I don't get no tapers or nothing. That's why I got hair again.
Yeah.
It was just like take the little hair off.
Taper the side?
Oh yeah, I do that. I taper the side, fix this up. I'm a little rusty right now. You know, I ain't get clean today. Do my mustache, line up.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us once more. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let us know what you want to hear next week. Peace.
I know that, she know that, we know that, the way, I know that, she know that, we know that, the way.
What size shoe do you wear, Taylor?
14.
You wear a size 14 and you're 6'1"?
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live.
Wait, what?
Zeros. He has. He's not notorious. Check the tweets. Supportive of Bronny, though. I will give him that. Good. You got no haters. Zeros, hopefully. But let's start the show with some breaking news on the sports media front. The New York Post is reporting Skip Bayless is leaving his role as co-host of Undisputed at the network after 8 years. So Bayless has been one of LeBron's biggest and most dedicated haters, and used his platform to constantly come at Bron.
Damn.
However, his show's ratings, he has. He's not notorious. Check the tweets.
That's a fact.
Supportive of Bronny, though. I will give him that.
Good. You got nothing to say about Skip Bayless, man?
That was good.
Damn.
I mean, come on, man. You gonna handle this, son?
That was positive.
Yeah. Now, Skip is funny.
He's a funny man on Skip Bayless.
Skip is funny. Hate the father. Love the son. Hell yeah. But that makes sense.
Shifted stance, supportive of Bronny.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That sounds like a...
So Undisputed's ratings have declined significantly since the departure of Shannon Sharp last summer. So what's your reaction to the news that Skip Bayless is leaving Undisputed?
He's leaving.
Moment of silence? Nothing?
No, he's leaving.
Yeah.
It's not fired.
So,
I mean, he's going to start his
I find
own.
it funny, right? So recently, I've been trying to... So we've been doing TV and all that stuff before, so I reached
My
out
God,
to
bro.
Fox, right?
Mm.
I was told that Skip personally declined
Skip Bayless personally declined Kenya Martin from coming.
for me to be back on the show. Because I used to do the show regularly. Right, when him and Shannon was doing Undisputed, I was on the show like a few times.
Damn.
And I was told that he personally declined.
That's probably not the information they needed to convey, but so that's probably not the information. They could have just been like, no, we can't do it right now, Kmart or something. Nah, hey, Skip Bayless said, personally, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, I found it hilarious, though. No, I didn't take no, it was whatever.
Yeah.
It was, I used to Friday ass when I used to be on there, you know that.
Hey, trust me, I've been personally denied
Plenty of
numerous
times.
times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Some of those shows is coming back, and I'm doing them with a smile.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I know you need me now, bitch.
Yeah, so hey, I'm here. Hey. Now.
That's my victory, right?
Yeah.
You gotta circle back. Hey, how you doing? Hey,
Yeah, no, I was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? I say appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you taking it, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't need it.
But Kenya, thankfully, you were here at Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
talking about?
Whoop, whoop, you ain't going nowhere.
you did.
Been personally accepted by Gilbert Arenas, a burgeoning figure in the sports media landscape.
You did.
Damn, they hating on Gil's Arena like that. Uh-oh.
No, that shit was funny.
So that means Skip probably gonna have his own podcast then.
He already
that's
has
what it is.
one, so he probably will shift.
He'll do it full time now, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be his full time gig.
Yeah.
Gil taking selfies right now with fans outside of the glass here at the Sirius XM studios at the Win.
He like Kenyan. He like you, Ken. Go say hi, Ken.
The part about it is, it was all blurry.
That glare was killing this
Yeah,
camera.
he's trying to get.
Oh, group selfie. Hold on, we're gonna take a group selfie real quick. We are live on the air. Appreciate you, bro. Vegas' version of Yaya. Please take the picture. Yeah, so, I mean, look, and Skip been in the game a long time, obviously done a lot of good work, was making a lot of bread, one of the highest paid sports media figures, leaving, but it kind of follows in the same tone of Charles Barkley, leaving TNT.
No.
Well, because...
No, not the same. Don't even put it. One is getting canceled.
Yeah.
That's one. One is getting canceled, one is leaving. We don't know why he's leaving. He might go to, ESPN might go to another network. Paying more money. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Because isn't Stephen A. trying to figure out what he's going to do? Because he's asking for big bags. So it looks like there's some movement going on.
So brings me to my next topic. According to reports, ESPN has offered Stephen A. about $18 million per year. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Will become a free agent next summer if they can't get a deal done. But there are reports saying he's seeking $25 million annually. The 18 would make him the highest paid person in sports media from a talent standpoint. But he wants 25.
Hit it.
You think ESPN should give him the 25?
I look at it like anything in life, man. 18. That means everybody behind them get what, 17, 16?
Yeah, McAfee, I think
25.
17.
Everybody get 24, 23. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, so
jump for the sky, baby.
Give him 30, please.
Yeah, give him whatever he needs. Because I know that the trickle down, we get bigger bags too.
Yeah, give Stephen A. 30 ESPN. The underdog, you will be getting a phone call from Bill's representative in the immediate
We all going to be looking at him like, yeah, so Stephen A.
Obviously, Stephen A. and Skip worked together for a long time. First take. Would you want to see Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless reunion? No. Brandon?
I wouldn't mind. It was funny.
It was quality television.
It was entertainment. It was very entertaining. TV. I mean, for that.
I don't think that shit could be repaired.
Not even for the appropriate bag?
They just walk in from separate doors and you don't ever even just stay right here.
Do not speak to each other.
Boxing ring.
Yeah. That's the difference between players and co-workers in a sense. Like whatever happens with them, it's more personal. Players, how we talk is how we talk. We don't take it personal.
There's no beef. There's no beef with any former players. Yeah?
Not when you're doing stuff. Like when you're arguing and stuff, you're just arguing. Right? No matter what you say, you're just arguing. Then when that topic's over, you move on.
Unless nobody get personal.
Yeah.
Is that what takes it over?
Yeah, like if you like somebody take like what you're saying is disrespectful at times, yeah. But if the topic has nothing to do with you per se, like so why get personal with another person? So you don't have to be direct, like emotionally attached to whatever it is that you're trying to debate about. But yeah, somebody is.
Yo, but what's disrespectful today? Because I feel like everybody think everything is disrespectful. If you have an opinion, like
disagreeing is disrespectful.
Disagreeing is hating.
It's highly disrespectful. You cannot have an opposite opinion of somebody else. You have to agree with them.
So if the masses are saying yes, and then you want to go this way, you look crazy.
You look crazy.
Like, because we all saying it, but you see something different.
Man,
it's just like,
we looking at the same thing. You saying this, you want me to say what you saying, but if I don't, you like, man, what the fuck? This nigga's crazy.
So now you're a hater.
Yes.
Well, with some things, yes. With certain things that's obvious, yeah. Like you should be able to like look at something like this cup is black.
Black, you know, because what is it, black and yellow? You know, like no, it's yellow and black.
Somebody might say, "Oh no,
it's more gray."
No, it's more like I'm saying.
It's really white, but they spray painted over it.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, the fact that you know that this was white.
I know it's really white,
but then it turned black.
You think it's black, and I'm saying that's a white cup. You don't even know.
That's a bar.
Intriguing.
And then you have people like,
that's a bar.
Yours fucking true.
It came out white.
Yeah.
And this is okay.
But when you look at the sports media landscape, Skip Bayless, 72 years old. Obviously, we were all much younger here on this show.
Dude, boy, I swear.
Are we taking over? I'm just saying, can you? They had their time to shine.
Go ahead. You never know. We've been saying on the show, like, we would say, like, something, like, is red. And whatever shade of red it is, we can all see that this
it's cherry red.
No, that's plum.
Yeah. It's peach. It's cherry red. It's strawberry red.
Look at this color. It's different. Like we are. It's 16 people saying this is. Yeah.
Well,
Go left, no, go right. Go right. Go up, no, go down.
We've been there.
No.
And that is why you developed the name Cemetery Larry.
Yeah, that's why. Like,
Body bags.
See, this is the thing sometimes, right? I was told with certain situations, the hard head make a soft ass, right? So we say go left, everybody go left, and you go right, and it's a bus coming sometimes, right?
Yeah. Either the bus gonna hit you or you gonna hit the bus.
Yeah, so
somebody in the chat pointed out. Somebody in the chat pointed out the black and blue dress that may have been gone. Yep.
You got milk?
The
Bucks, that's my guy.
the Bucks.
Yeah, that was my guy in Washington.
Look at y'all.
Sorry, sorry,
back down memory lane.
I do get excited when certain people be like, yeah, that's my guy.
That's like I said, Skip 72. You know, some people will call him a dinosaur. We're ushering in a new era. If I want to see dinosaurs, I'll go to Jurassic Park, but we got Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Damn.
We are not going anywhere. Is it just time for the young people to shine and take over this game? Younger, I would say, because
we already doing it.
So,
I mean, I think it's more time for players, more to be exact, like more players to take over, because we know it. Like, we played the game, so listen to somebody who's never done it is kind of like, you know, you kind of frowned upon. But at least if I'm gonna get hated, at least I can say I played, then I've done it.
It's that, but we are covering more than just the sport, right? Cover more than basketball.
Yeah.
Damn,
we're
he
talking
even...
about more than just basketball. So they are limited at what they. So during the
Come
summer,
on, man, he's LeBron effing James, bro.
It's not anything for them to really talk about. Because the Olympics is only every 4 years.
Yeah.
During the summer, finals is over in June. Football don't start till late August, September, right? Okay, baseball is your saving grace.
It's on TV right
There's
now.
a lot of games, but now you chose to cover other sports and other things that you're not really passionate about or you don't really know that much about. You just show up to work, they hand you the piece of paper, these are the topics, and there you go.
Yeah.
Right? You don't get that from us. Right? So everything that we talk about is genuine and up to date. So
Very fair.
As young people say, it's up.
Yeah, and you got 4, 5, 6 personalities, and if we having trouble and we play saying who is number 1, 2, 3, top 5, how can y'all come with a list that easy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you guys never played, so it's like the players themselves, when you ask us who the MVP is, if the players who played against them, ex-players, can give you a list and it's this high of a percentage, and you go with someone else, it lets you know how far you are away from the actual people who are playing.
Yeah.
Right? It just sounds goofy sometimes when we ride on planes, right? We ride on planes a lot, right? To
the fuck was that, book?
We can be experts at
it's transition.
Right? Saying what's going on the plane. Right? I'm pretty sure if we start voicing our opinion on how the plane should be flown, I don't think nobody's going to listen to us. Right? I can tell you right now, I don't give a fuck what the stewardess say about what's going on. I know this bitch didn't go to aviation school, flown, dropped down, fly. She ain't done none of that for her to have my. I don't want to hear nothing you got going on. I feel comfortable when the pilot. Hey, this your pilot speaking. What's up, boss? Okay, right? And that's how sports is. Just people who's never actually played, been in there, had to guard them up. You've never had to guard someone to say how good this person is, but you have an opinion on what his legacy is. You've never had to open that lion's cage, close it, and say, survive. So you can't really say on, so the fact that you guys are judging people's legacy and you've never had to jump in front of that bull is crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's only in sports. You can't do that in anything else in this world.
That's you critique somebody on their job, like, it's.
But you've never been a part of the job.
Never been part of the job. Like, how do you?
Can I go?
Yes, you may, Rashad.
All right. there are two dividing points, which is the audience, us, and then the other media.
Mm-hmm.
The other media connects with the audience because both of them never played. They're the median for the audience. They have their perspective, which is the audience's perspective, because we both sit and watch the game, right? We have our own perspective, which is what Gil's saying. He's expecting them to understand what we know when they know they can never do that. They speak for the people. We speak for each other. So this is why our emergence is important right now, is because we're speaking for players and they're threatened. But what has happened is they've taken Perk, Richard, JJ, certain players, like anything corporate, to represent the players.
Yeah.
So if they weren't there, it would just be us against them. They wouldn't have credibility or validation on points because they have certain players over there to say, yeah, that's right, this is how we did it. But that's just like Jackie Robinson going to the majors and leaving us out to dry. They took the corporate job. We can say nigga, please.
We can't do that on this show without
Stephen A.
repercussions.
Schiff, he can't say nigga, please on air.
Can I do that on ESPN?
He can't even.
Once
He ain't gonna fire himself.
Once a generational.
So it's like when you understand that Skip and Steven and all of those guys who've never played, they not even trying to integrate with us. They keep it separate because the crowd that they're catering to, they feel they speak for them. Because we both don't play, we're going to tell you from our perspective, we feel like we're experts because we're near them and close to them enough to give you on ground.
Yeah, that's fair. Or we heard this rumor, or we heard this.
We was close enough to hear it. I heard he didn't say it to me, but we was hearing the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like any news, anything on the news, you go to the news to find out what's going on. That's their source. But we are now emerging as our source.
The actual source.
And it's overtaken them. So Skip can't keep up. Shit, Stephen A., they going to give him that money, invest in him, and he can't keep up either.
Hard-working individual. Hope he gets his bag.
It's gonna be. I mean, players coming into the podcast world has changed. It has changed because a player will talk to a player versus talking to just media itself, because media needs they need angles for stories when some players are just telling stories, right? We're talking, we're having conversation. They're trying to figure out the dirt, right? And I don't think they've ever figured out, and I know the audience, you don't even know what your favorite player likes to do. What is his hobbies outside of sports, right? You don't know nothing about your favorite player, and they're being interviewed every single day for 6 months in practice, after practice, before games, after games. Don't y'all feel like y'all are being cheated? You don't know nothing about who you like outside of game day because there's no connection. They're too busy talking about he was 5 for 6, he was 1 for 12, and you don't know what he is as a man. Even with technology today, you don't know nothing about your player. And that's where they're losing that, because now the players are talking to each other. Yo, how's the family? How's your wife? Yo, are you about to get married? Like, was the Katie went on a interview with the young kid, I Love Speed, and said why he's single, because girl, blah, blah. And they said, oh my God, never knew.
Never knew.
Because you never asked. You asked it about why he left Golden State for the last 42 years, and nigga been on 3 teams since then. Like, that's why.
But my question for you guys is,
a lot of guys are single because they just can't keep something on their head.
Hey, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I mean, I get
what you trying to say? What you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying there's certain stuff I'm just not rolling with either. Like, I feel like a lot of players should not have podcasts while they're hooping.
Brandon, we talked about that
before. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I have to go back and apologize, but I just feel like, okay, well, name me a player.
Why you have to go back and apologize?
Because they was like,
because we doing the podcast.
Because it was early, and then but my thing was, while you're playing basketball, right, and you have to go out there and battle, you're doing a podcast talking about shit that's going on. I feel like it's a distraction. Like, I just feel like it's a distraction from your craft. Just like when you're saying the video game thing and certain thing, it's like, yes, it's making you money, but everything, if you played over 10 years or whatever, 5, 10 years, whatever it is, you're going to have enough stories to tell when you're done playing, and people are still going to be interested in it.
But what about, I guess, the opposite side of that, controlling the narrative and having the ability to do that? I think all of you guys have dealt with the media during your careers. They can paint stories the way they want to point them. They will ask you a line of questioning to try to get the narrative that they want. When you're a player now, you can turn the mic on.
If it ain't extreme, if the situation ain't extreme, it shouldn't demand your immediate response to it. One, and it's like we're so quick to jump to try to correct somebody's criticism. This is a part of the game. Letting the motherfuckers say what they're going to say. You're going to say what you're going to say, just like in the comment section. You don't got to always correct that comment. It's millions of them shits.
Yes.
But that's the point that they're doing on the podcast. Let me go control my narrative. Man, let that shit die, bro. Nobody paying.
I mean, Michael Jordan controlled his narrative when he dropped that documentary. That's how you control your narrative.
He didn't control his narrative?
Yes, he did. This is my documentary.
No, he didn't control his narrative when he played?
No, it doesn't matter when I played, but when that was time for me to tell you what I did and how I wanted to win and everything, I controlled that, though.
The narrative has already been there since then.
It wasn't there. A lot of people didn't know this.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't see it.
A lot of people never see Michael Jordan sit down and talk like that, and talk about, this is what I had to do to win, and if you didn't like it, get the fuck on.
That's just the new era. We're talking about during the time he played.
And that's fine.
So who was running his narratives then?
His name is Jason Edward Tatum, bro.
If he's correcting it now, like all the stories we're hearing now, and you can see people like, well, the fuck is Scottie Pippen got to say? Well, that's the motherfucker who won with him. So I want to hear what he has to say. I don't want to hear what you have to say. You wasn't around.
But he talking about playing. He talking about the players that are playing now, though. Like
the people who didn't understand Michael Jordan or whatever, they do now because you can go to the documentary. Now everybody, listen, I threw it out there. Boom, I did what I did, and it's my thing. Now everybody who around,
his narrative was clean back then, so he ain't have nothing to. He had Skip Bayless.
I mean, whatever the narrative was though about him, everything ain't gravy and great. Obviously, because
gravy and great.
Because his teammates, obviously his teammates had a problem with it, so it wasn't gravy and great. Scottie Pippen, they going on tour talking about it wasn't like this.
Did they have that in 92? 93, 90, no.
They didn't have media like
because they weren't using the media to shut the fuck up and Tinker got playing. You should shut the fuck up and Tinker got playing too. Is what I'm saying. So the narrative makes sense.
Because you just
I think that if we come out and play good basketball, I think that we'll come out and win. And if we play good basketball, I think we come out and win every time.
And how's he treated?
And I'm leaving the game right now, but I'll be back. I'll be back in the same spot I was last year.
We know him.
Most disrespected Robin that has ever played this game.
Because he disrespected yourself. You took that weak ass deal.
Man, nobody knows Scottie Pippen.
Team friendly deal, Brandon. Team friendly deal.
Bam at the Mayo for 3?
You know what?
Team friendly. Everybody knows Scottie Pippen.
That's why you shouldn't be the 2. Stop trying to be the 2. Be the 1.
Team friendly.
Hey. I guarantee you, man.
I'm just saying.
I guarantee you, this man right here wish he had a podcast when he played.
I'm a private nigga, man. I don't do all that shit.
So you talking about when everybody said you wasn't coachable and you wasn't this and wasn't that?
I just want an opportunity for the coach. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Say if me and the coach online, we good.
But how did that impact you though when you're playing? You got to read stuff like that and see people saying that type of stuff.
I dealt with it when I was in high school.
But accepting that as fact because that's what they're getting. That's what they're getting. Pushed.
I look at it as a challenge to change the narrative within.
I change the narrative now on the podcast.
I gotta do it. I got to. I can't leave him.
That was his point. How did that help his career when he was playing? I think if he would have got the chance when he was playing,
we didn't have podcasts.
Listen, if he would have did that day, if he would have did that day, he would have been blackballed even more.
Because I'd have been saying whatever I wanted to say.
So now he can say what happened. Okay, it's either you agree, but this is how I felt. This is what I'm saying. This is how I felt. It's not okay. Now I gotta say it then. Okay, well. Everybody not in that position to be able to say it then. Yep. And even if you do, you're gonna get fucked over.
You will get fucked over for sure. For sure.
So you can't
if Scottie Pippen would have came out and said all that shit about Mike and all the players, Horace Grant going on tour, all that, they would have been finished. You're done. You better say it now.
See what they did to Isaiah Thomas.
Exactly.
The narrative is ran for 20 years. These guys are finally coming out. If I got to say it in real time and cut it off like, yeah, man, I didn't, I wasn't mad at the time. I didn't do this. This is what I was thinking.
Well,
I get to clean it up. Versus letting someone say, yo, he's just a bad headache and this and this and this, and then you got to sit there for 20 years before you can speak about it.
Listen, it's all about when you have the opportunity. It's all about how you want to clean it up. They should have said that. What you said, I should have been this. I should have been. But okay, this is how you felt. So
Bro, I
you was
can't
playing
even,
with
like,
a person that you
move,
hated
like,
the whole
right?
time.
Who
You
said
just
that?
dealt. They hate him.
No, they hate him after 20 years after the narrative has been the same.
Doing there. You don't think Mike was telling him, man, get your weekend. You see how he was talking to that one dude, that rookie? Man, get out of here. Man, get the fuck on. Man, imagine what he was saying outside of that to them. Come on. You hated him because he made you be something that you couldn't be.
That's what y'all
That's all
talking
it is.
about.
So be grateful.
You're
At the end of the day,
talking
just be
about
grateful.
now, 20 years later of something brewing. We're talking about in real time. In real time, if he got a chance to clean up whatever was going on, they don't have a narrative about him. That happens today. If a guy has a podcast and you get to, right? You get to challenge someone saying, sources says, you get to be the own source to say, dog, nobody told you that shit.
But you're winning though, right? You're
It
winning.
don't matter. Nobody
y'all
told
winning,
you
right?
that shit.
Y'all winning, right?
But no one told you that I was unhappy about this. Now you believe something for 20 years and then I got to come back on a nigga podcast 30 years from now to say, yeah, so back in 1978.
we just dealt with it yesterday. We just talked about a fight that happened between Jared, but we still bring it up yesterday. That's the same thing. So what's the problem there?
But he could have cut it out then.
So what's the problem there?
So I get what both of y'all saying, right? For B's point, right? I don't think you should speak on other teams. Like if you do have one, to your point, if you do have one, I don't think you should speak on other teams. Right?
While you're an active player.
While you're an active player, if you have one, I don't think you should speak on other teams and other situations that's going on around the league.
Has nothing to do with you.
Has nothing to do with you.
What about other players though?
No.
This your team,
your situation,
and how you like the game.
You can current events around the world, life, babysitting, marriage,
yes,
cooking, toes, whatever it is you want to talk about. But not other teams. You can talk about football. You can talk about wrestling, boxing.
I like that.
But not other teams, not other players.
But the problem with that becomes now that people aren't going to want to watch it. Right?
No, you can talk everything. Yeah, no. See, that's the problem.
See,
right?
that is the problem.
I come from an era where mind your business, man.
Yeah, I feel.
Because not mind your business get you slapped and punched in your face. So, no, talk about what your team, your situation, everything that's going on with your person and that's surrounding you, right? Your city, what's going on in your city. I'm with you, right?
Yeah, shit.
So just like when I was playing, right? So while y'all were talking, my brain was going right. So while y'all, I'm like, so when the whole thing was going on with me and Fat Ass in Denver, right? If I would have been able to do what Draymond did, going home after the shit happened, and me being able to say exactly what the fuck happened, right? Going to the hotel room after I didn't threaten George's life in the game. Me going to the hotel room, I set up, hey man, me being able to vent and tell the people so they actually know like this is what happened. Like so when it actually comes out, you have my side. You got my side, you got their side. So but I understand what you're saying absolutely, and I get your point as well. Being able to control the narrative for you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me think like.
But you would be able to do that. A lot of players can't do that.
So,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I said in a specific event too, not just something just random like something like that. You got to jump ahead of that, right? But nothing is just like I just want to go and say some shit. Well, I got into it with such and such on the floor. And
not at all. No,
you know what I'm saying? No, you can be eager to jump on the pod and do that.
Yeah, you can go and talk about. You can go discuss like the game after the game, how the games went. How your performance was.
So question for you, Kanye.
Teammates.
What if it's something to correct the situation? Like we had Vernon Maxwell here on the couch yesterday. There's been a way that story with him and Gary Payton has been reported by one side, and he just wanted to set the record straight and correct it. Now if somebody says something about you, I slapped Kanyon in the locker room, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. Would you want to now be able to respond?
If he was playing, if he was playing,
if I'm,
and you get to change it today. After 30 years, if a nigga smacked me while I'm playing, I would want to go.
If they said they did something that didn't happen.
Are you asking if the dude went to if he was on another team at the time when he said it?
I'm just if something like that came out, maybe former teammate, whatever.
he did this and did that and made
now
it
all
look
these
like
clips are going viral. And he's on another team.
We say he's on another team for the sake of this conversation.
Yeah, I can correct that.
Okay. What if he's on your
Because
team
he
at that point?
directly
Well, what the
came-
hell? But I did a Euro
He
step.
involved
Oh my
me.
god.
Yeah, he said the name.
He said he involved me. So therefore, if he's on another team, then yeah, I can address that person.
What
Right?
if he's on your team? Would you just deal with that privately?
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
But even if it's done privately, you got to remember, the narrative is pushed in a way where it makes someone like. When someone says a narrative, think about whoever gave this person the information. They're pushing it a certain way. So if I want to make you look bad, I'm going to push it in a way to make you look bad. If there's no podcast for you to correct it, for me to look stupid, then this is the narrative. There's no, you're fighting against something that someone's done. So this has been who you've been for 20 years, right? Without any correction. So you don't get to correct me once whatsoever. Now podcasts are in, so when I throw this story around, you can be like, hold on. Nope, this is what was said, this was what was done, you're lying. That story dies right then and there. That's the difference now.
See,
like my gun story is my gun story for what? 16 years. There was no podcasting back then. So that means Gilbert Arenas pulled a gun on his teammate over a gambling debt. That's the story. I pulled the gun on my teammate over a gambling debt. I don't know which part of it. I owed him money, $1,100, or he owed me money. I don't know how I owe you money, nigga. I'm not paying. I don't know how it goes.
Okay, and then
Stick 'em, nigga, I'm not paying.
okay,
Stick 'em back up, nigga. Get out the locker room.
okay.
Like I don't know how this is supposed to play out, but no one thought about it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, that happened 16 years ago. Now you have a podcast. Now you said what it is, and okay, I'm done with it.
How many millions do I lose every year that the story goes? That's what you're not thinking about.
Yes,
I'm
you're
talking
thinking
about
about
it.
it. I'm thinking
How
about it.
about in real? If I got to clean up in real time, do you think how much damage is done while it just goes out there?
The narrative is not cleaned up in real
So he would
time.
have been able to.
I would have clean up in real time.
He would have been able to. He would have been able to.
You can only address it.
No, he would have been able to
clean it up.
No, he can tell it.
You can address it.
No.
He got a press conference.
You can address it.
No
But
press
cleaning up the
because
narrative is that doesn't happen in real time in one day.
Because the real person is
It
involved.
happens
Because the person who's in it, he's in it, right?
Oh, for sure.
So he can go, and this is the honest to God truth how this situation went, right?
That's all you get to go off now.
all you get to go
can't write phony stories.
But look,
So now
if you're
nobody
lying,
can run
if you're
with it.
lying,
But he's not.
right?
But you have to tell the truth.
This is what I'm saying.
So-
So with the truth, you have to over time show this.
Yeah.
Like with the podcast and shit y'all talking about. Over time with narratives that come out. Just take me for example. The narrative on me was this. The podcast is slowly but surely showing my character. That I ain't this one type of nigga. I think this way, I say this shit, I stand on
Almost
business,
had an air ball.
funny as fuck, but the narrative before that was, he's crazy. This nigga's just crazy. He's still crazy, but you get to see why now. You get to see bits and pieces, and that don't come over time in one episode. That comes over 2
I just had this
years.
conversation with my agent.
It goes
about
through
you.
time where you got to change the narrative through your actions and how people can believe it.
But
Because
that's
you can
what
come
you're
up
not-
here and just be like, yo, that
But
didn't
see, that's
happen.
what you're not understanding.
That didn't happen.
But
You're
you have to, so then you have to go in detail and tell people the truth, right?
So with the Draymond situation,
But you're
was
not
the
under-
narrative
but-
that he was a bad teammate after he punched that nigga?
No.
Or did he slowly just
But think
let
about-
that shit ride out?
But think about if that wasn't a if he didn't address that on his podcast and put his thing out, how long would that have went on?
But we will
See, you're
believe
talking
it.
about something you're cleaning up today. That happened when? 2007, 8. What if you got to talk about it then? You wouldn't have to clean it up today. You will be cleaning it up then, still having your game.
I don't need to
See,
clean it
people,
up.
when I said-
I don't need to clean it up.
You
because,
did.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't because
But
the
you
narrative,
have to.
the narrative
Why?
is coming from
Why?
my
Because
coach.
if I'm interviewing
Because
this
no,
nigga,
why?
if
Why do I have to clean it up?
Because if I'm interviewing him and I
Yeah.
have a narrative of this is who he is, and there's no cleanup, I'm judging him off of this. What if the other person
Because
says,
if I come to defend myself,
but then
you're
you know
saying
why?
that you're blaming people.
No, because you know
you're
why?
saying you're blaming. You're not taking accountability because you're speaking for yourself. I'm defending me.
Yeah,
If I defend me against the narrative, I'm blaming. I'm not taking accountability. I'm pointing fingers because I've done it.
You're telling me a side.
But
You're
so-
telling me a
so-
side.
But I've done it.
But that's now.
That's now.
No, I've done it then.
But why?
I did it in 2005.
But why you would want to change the narrative and address it in real time if you care about your career, right?
if you care about why you are here in the NBA and there's a certain narrative out there about you, because take it for somebody who, people that didn't know me from the outside looking in, I'm the biggest asshole there could possibly be, right? I had a fan tell me this. An older lady told me this, that before sitting here talking to you, I thought you was the biggest asshole ever.
Because of the way you played.
Because but from what she probably had heard of things that she had seen. So, but
That's called a narrative, right?
had I been able, but me being able to in real time, right? What you just said, right? Your personality, you funny, you this, it's layers, right? But I would have been able to do that in real time.
You didn't have to tell no story about why you shouldn't be looked at like this.
No.
You just show your personality.
I'm showing my butt.
This is me.
But if there are situations that, so just say like there was a situation, right, that happened. We had a game in Denver. Some dude in the stands, he's sitting by like the family section that my people sitting in. He's sitting a few rows like up. I was hurt at the time. He said something like, "You're making all that money, won't you get your ass out there and play or some shit," right? I looked, and he threw his hands up like, "Yeah, I said it." So my people saw me, my reaction to it. So they went up there and they heard it too. They didn't think I heard it, but they heard. So they went up there and addressed him. He called the league office and said, "I sent my people up there to him," right? So now it's this whole thing that I sent my people to address a fan that had something to say to me. If we had this platform, or if I had my Kenyon Martin show doing while I'm playing, I could go speak on me and the situation that happened and clear it up. Like, no, I'm able to tell people what actually happened. Rather the narrative being, I sent my people after him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
So I'm able to do that in real time. So, but therefore it's only speaking on me.
Yeah.
And being able to change a narrative that, oh damn, Kenyon sending people, motherfuckers, his homeboys after fans, like, no.
Which is wild, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't want him on my team because he's going to send people after me.
Yeah.
Listen,
so now the narrative probably would have been out there like, damn, that's what he doing. So if I go to try to get another job, which my name and already has been tarnished by it, but in real time I was able to clean it up.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
Yeah.
All I had to go was go to the fans that was sitting around him, like come to the arena and ask them what they heard. The season ticket holder was go ask them. So we were able to clean it up in real time that way. But if I wasn't able to tell the masses on actually what happened.
So the narrative I'm speaking of is like the pre-draft red flags or green flags that they put on you, weaknesses and strengths. If you have a red flag that says bad teammate, that's a narrative that has been painted, right? So I can't go do an interview during the draft and address why. Because the public don't know I have a bad attitude. It's not a public perception; it's an internal perception.
You can't, but it likely probably wouldn't help your case.
It wouldn't help my case. Not before the draft. Not before the draft. Not at all. But this is why
I wouldn't recommend that shit at all.
You fall from this to this because the narrative has been painted and you can't address it.
But the only people that's representing you,
I know. And if they don't do it, they're not doing their job, right?
You're fucking right.
So when you go into these meetings with these teams, you don't even have to work out. They're literally like, look, we just wanted to ask you these questions to address this narrative.
Yeah.
That I'm like, yo, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. I learned, my agent kept telling me, you can't go in there and tell them the full story because you look like you're not taking accountability for whatever happened.
Yeah. Wait, huh?
Every time.
That's
the teams are asking me questions about what happened at North Carolina, and I can't give them the full truth about what happened.
So you can't. But they already know the truth.
No, they don't. So this is what. So this how do they know the truth? But that's fan rep from the other side. That's fan rep. You know the information as conveyed from one side.
They know what's going on. So they know the coach.
They only know the coach is saying that. Yeah.
So this is bad representation on his. So what should have been told to Rashad to say is, I can speak on what my dealings and what so I'm saying this is what they should have told you to say, right? In the moment, and that's taking accountability. Listen, whatever happened in Carolina, but my role I played in this is this.
Yeah.
Right? But telling you not to speak on it is fucking Yeah,
don't speak.
So that's letting
That's
people.
exactly what.
So and therefore and that's letting people run with the
your
narrative. Run with it instead of addressing it.
And that's
in real
what I say.
time.
For me, when I got to the league, it was fresh start. I get to try to change
It ain't
this
no
narrative
fresh start.
with this. And it wasn't because my first question as a rookie was, how does it feel to be compared to J.R. Ryder?
See, and two different people. See, but
and
that's
the reason they asked that because J.R. Ryder was in crack houses and stuff.
And that's the same thing. But that's what I'm saying.
No, that you caught him there, but it was like it was one of them things that they was just trying to say you're going to be another rendition
but that's
of him.
But that's two different people. That's why I'm saying a player podcast. If you come on and say, listen, the narrative about me is that I'm a bad teammate, like Michael Jordan. I want to win. I want to win at all costs. If I see this player's lacking, I want to challenge him to be a better player. I want to challenge this guy to be a better player. I only know winning.
Oh, shit.
And I will try to win at any cost.
If you don't want to play that way, then don't play
you
that
know what I
way.
mean? But that's Jordan got to say that because how people said he was a tyrant. But you can come off and say, I just want to win at any cost. If you don't want to win, that's on you. But I'm a winner. I don't take, like, if the coach says run 100 yards, I'm running 110. I'm not running 99. I want 110. So when people hear it, they're like, okay, it makes sense. But they think you the teammate that's running 20 yards, right? They think you're the one that is doing the opposite. You're the lazy one in the group. When most of the dudes who are bad teammates, usually the ones who care the most. There's more losers in the locker room than there are winners. So the narrative, he's a bad teammate, everybody thinks that means he don't come to practice, he late, he does this, he does that. When usually the bad teammate is usually the nigga who actually cares the most, and he ain't taking that bullshit in the locker room. Like, yo, what y'all laughing, bro? We just lost by 30. Y'all over here keying and shit on the phone, talking about what club he want to go. That's the bad teammate. But there's more of their voices.
That's what I was saying.
But if you're not on
more of their voices,
if you don't get to speak that, then just like anyone who gets the label bad teammate, this is what we think it is. We see in real time, we seen Jimmy Butler, right? We heard he was a bad teammate. We heard he was a horrible guy in the locker room. Then he gets into Miami and everybody's like, this is the best teammate I've ever had. You don't change your stripes.
You definitely don't. Yeah.
When he was in Chicago, there was some losing motherfuckers. When he got to Minnesota, there was some losing motherfuckers. Pat Riley, winning spirit, he fits right in.
But he never had to address it.
He didn't have to because but if he don't go to Miami.
Over time, though.
If he don't go to Miami, who is he?
He's just
a horrible teammate.
Yeah. That's what I said. So over time, when you get the opportunity to do it, you'll do it. And everybody will vouch for you.
But imagine if he didn't get, if he got to say his piece then, he would have got the Supermax in Minnesota.
I don't believe in narratives.
Oh, they are.
No, you don't believe it too.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Yo, it's
shit,
not
it was a narrative on me. Yeah, that I was this and that, and why the Knicks didn't draft me because of my coach in Italy. Yeah, I didn't get drafted to the Knicks because my coach in Italy said I was this and that. Went 10th to the Bucks. But all this narrative about me being this and this and that and that and that. But I'm still in business with the people that I first started with. I think it's all about the machine you got and the people behind you. Yeah. A motherfucker can create whatever narrative he want about me. But at the end of the day, I'm still back in business and I'm still.
I'm responding. I don't think so. I think, although it can't be Sky teammate Celtics, Jaylen Brown was sitting courtside with his boo Kaiser Gondrezick and her former Chicago Sky teammate Angel Reese when a camera caught a private conversation between Brown and Gondrezick. Although it can't be confirmed, according to Twitter lip readers, the conversation went something like this. Jaylen Brown said, I don't think Bronny is a pro. Gondrezick responded, I think he'll be on the G League team for sure. To which Brown responded, I don't think so. I think because of his name, he'll be on the Lakers. Now, Brown didn't appear to be hating, more so just offering his honest assessment while watching Bronny in action. But in the aftermath of the video going viral, he tweeted the following at 2:47 a.m. Pacific this morning. He said, it's a flex to have your son alongside you in the NBA. It reflects greatness and longevity. Bronny has all the tools around him to be successful. I look forward to watching his growth. So in regards to that game, Bronny had another poor shooting night against the Celtics. He had 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, while going 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. Bronny's been struggling so far this summer.
Do this
He
shit,
admitted
bro?
that he feels like he's in a little slump right now.
AD, chill. My fault. You right.
Games,
My fault.
Bronny's averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. steal and a block, 7 for 31 from the field, 0 for 15 from 3. But he has shown some tremendous flashes on the defensive side. But what's your guys' reaction to Jaylen Brown saying he doesn't think Bronny is a pro?
Man's opinion, man.
Yeah.
Like this is
wow.
Like this is
That's wild.
Fuck, like if he did say it, y'all lip reading. Okay, cool, but
yeah, had a camera on him.
Yeah, but the man,
the court side at the game.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, man.
Not no more.
Like this is crazy to me, right? The man got drafted. Okay, cool. Jaylen Brown, if he said it, like he don't think he's a pro, okay? I'm pretty sure he feels that way about other people.
Exactly.
Right? He might feel that way about somebody that's on his team. There's 449 other players in the NBA.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he thinks that way about some other guys.
Yeah. And as I mentioned before, private, not necessarily private, he's in a public space having this convo, but a camera was on him. Obviously, I don't think he knew he was on camera. He's talking to his boo. They're just reacting and reflecting on what's going on the court at that point. Offered his opinion, and now it seems to be a ton of backlash to the point where he had to tweet that at 2:47 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
How did he offer his opinion?
That's my thing. Just leave it alone.
Who did he offer his opinion?
I mean, just talking.
But
so you can't even talk
listen,
no more.
you can't even just talk. Hey, listen, you know what that's for? You know what that clip was for? That's for every guy that can't get a bad chick, right? They ain't got a bag, and they never had nothing bad on their hip. You know, I mean, that's just how we talk. That's just how we talk as athletes. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's just the fact that he with two beautiful women sitting there, and they over there looking like, oh man, this how these niggas be talking when they be having bad chicks around. That's all it is. It's just some jealousy. Like, at the end of the day, I don't feel like Jaylen Brown said anything wrong. Like,
at all.
That's just how hoopers talk.
That's how
that's his opinion. That's just his opinion.
It
doesn't matter if you agree or not.
Like you said, everybody's
and right now, he's absolutely right. He's absolutely correct. Bronny is not a pro right now.
So the saying goes, man, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, and most of them stink.
Yes, very stink.
Are we putting more pressure? Are we putting more pressure? We putting more pressure on Bronny for continuing the cycle of making it an issue.
Yeah.
Right? We continue, like Gil was saying, though, it made sense. We got too much expectation for the 55th pick, second round pick, blah, blah, blah.
We're getting treated like a number one pick,
because
basically.
every day we're harping on his what his performance was, what the results were, what he doing after. Like, it's spotlighted on him.
It's because who his dad is, though. Come on, like just break it down. It's because who his dad is.
So they didn't catch him, Jaylen Brown, talking about nobody else. They didn't get him lip reading saying Dalton Connect is nice.
No.
Or
I mean, I'm sure they did. It's just, but that's what I'm saying. Nobody cares.
Nice controversy sales.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna look for something. That's why I said Bronny is like, bro. He is what everybody, as a father, as anybody. Like, man, if your kid was in this position, you was the greatest player. It is what it is. Like, this was gonna come with it. So like,
dude,
let him live, bro.
Just hear me out, man. Playing in the NBA is not easy. Right? Some league, you got a lot of guys in here competing for jobs. A lot of guys in here, there's a lot of information being thrown at them. This shit moving a mile a minute, trying to impress the front office, trying to impress the scouts. In Bronny's case, he's trying to impress the media. But you say this is fourth?
He's played 4 summer league games. I believe the Lakers have played 5.
So let me ask you, he say he's in a slump, right? Don't slumps come when you already been going, and then you just not playing fucking well?
Nah, yeah, this ain't a slump. This is just like any. I don't have a rhythm. I don't know.
I don't know. This is new to me.
The summer league, though, right? This is what summer league does. This is what summer league brings.
For sure.
What?
Summer league
they got
brings early
the point. They got to play in the point.
No.
The two.
They don't know yet.
That's what I'm saying. So this is my thing. So whatever position they got him in is fucking new to him at this level. So You're not in the slump, young fella.
He is.
No, it's not.
He's got to
mentally.
Mentally, he is in the slump. Mentally, it's
I can give you that, but the game of bad. I get you. Like, go get a bucket, put that bitch on the deck, and go get a layup. Yeah. But
hey, is it that easy?
Nope.
Is it that easy?
No, it's not that easy.
No, that's
what I start saying. NBA is hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Just go get a bucket.
So,
it ain't
no,
as easy as it sounds.
But because of the
yeah,
going to get that bucket, it's even harder.
Extra harder.
Right. Because the last name guys are playing you different, Bronny James.
And just to be
I hope you. I don't know if you understand this. Anybody told him this, or LeBron told him this, or not? They're gonna play you harder, son.
You know. And just to be real, was at that game last night. A good portion of the crowd is there for Bronny.
That's where it always is.
And you know, obviously, Lakers fans always show up for Summer League, but
that's where it always
Bronny's name announced. Clearly louder, audible cheers. I'm not going to put it on the Caitlin Clark level, but we were at that Caitlin Clark game. It felt similar to that in terms of how the crowd reacted when his name was called versus everybody else.
I mean, that just shows the level of that. But
he's a slim reaper.
A lot of pressure.
It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of just. He's been moving. It's a lot going on for him. He's not like. He's getting treated like you said, the top 5 pick. He's everywhere like a top 5 pick, or doing things like a top 5 pick, or anything. And it's just like, yo, it's a lot. Like, it's just a lot for him right now.
So you saying just let him go through it?
You got to.
Yeah,
you let everybody go through the fire. You got to go through the fire.
So everybody, he's put in the fire to go.
I never missed that with KD, bro.
We're here to do too. We're here to put him through the.
No, we're not here. No, we're the world.
I'm talking about the fans. I'm talking about the fans. The fans are here to what the criticism comes from.
But the thing is, not from the fans. It's from the it's from the average person. It's from the average person. It's from the average criticism that can't get his son over the phone.
Because we have another second round pick that you even focusing on. You don't even know any.
We're all players.
Name one.
Got nothing to do with
Name one.
Yes, it does.
No, name a second round player that's getting bashed like this.
I'm just glad I got drafted.
It matters.
I'm just glad I got.
Yes, I just grabbed that
Once
shot.
you get drafted, you prove yourself now.
It matters.
Once you get drafted, you prove yourself.
It matters.
Nobody's gotten this. How did Imani Bates play last year? He was the second round.
It matters where you get picked.
Killed.
Did anybody talk about him? Did anybody talk about it?
Yeah, we talked about it on the show last year.
We did. I did. Yo, what's the lefty kid from Memphis
What are you doing?
that be cooking? They not even talking about him. Actually, light skin.
No one talks about second round picks, dog.
Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton.
No, he's where's he at now? He's not. I think
Utah.
No, but what I'm saying is and nobody's talking about
because no one talks about that. My point. No one talks about second round picks. They let second round picks do their thing.
Be cooking.
Yeah.
Right? No one has no pressure on second round picks. Is the point?
Yeah, there's no pressure. Man.
There's no pressure. You go out, you perform, you don't. For the most part, 99.9% of them do not play well at all in Summer League.
Play well and or make the roster.
That, like,
look, yo,
they
don't
NBA
play well
draft,
and or make the
roster. You
roster.
did the combine shit, and you did the scrimmage. That was in the trenches, right?
No.
Then you come out here to Summer League, you're back in the trenches because you just played the same niggas.
No, you
or
didn't.
similar.
No, you didn't.
You just played in that combine.
No, you didn't.
Them guys came down to Summer League. They got invited.
No.
So now they're in Summer League. You're playing against the same guys.
No, you're not. You're playing against guys that was there last year. You're playing against
guys last year. The guys in Summer League, he will not be in practice.
Whoever you're playing against, they're in there fighting for their lives. Whoever it is, everybody's fighting for their lives.
Yo, the guys that Bronny gonna be in practice with, he is not gonna play with right now.
Whoever it is, everybody's fighting for their life.
Yo, the guys that Bronny gonna be in practice with, he is not gonna play with right now.
Whoever it is, everybody's fighting for their life.
He is not going to play with it right now. He's playing right now. They will not be in practice. So actually, Bronny might play better once the season starts because he'll be going against the same person every day.
It's history. They all do. Trae Young.
Like, you know.
Do y'all know Trae Young's shooting percentage? 4 for 26 from the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
Jaylen Brown. Do you know what they said about him in Summer League? He was the 3rd pick in the NBA draft. The 3rd pick in the NBA draft. The first 3 games, just like Bronny. Bronny was 6 for 26.
His name is Steph the Chef Curry,
was
man.
5 for 26 from the field in his first 3 games in Summer League.
Yeah.
He's fine.
That's a good upside.
He's fine.
That's a good upside.
Man, no one back draft. The Jaylen Brown. Do you know what they said about him in Summer League? He was the 3rd pick in the NBA draft. the third pick in the NBA draft, the first 3 games, just like Bronny was 6 for 26. Jaylen Brown was 5 for 26 from the field in his first 3 games in Summer League.
Yeah.
He's fine.
That's a good upside.
He's fine.
That's a good upside.
No one bashed him, and he was the third pick in the NBA draft.
No.
He was the third pick in the NBA draft, and no one put any pressure on it.
No, listen, Rashad, it's a lot of niggas that went to Summer League that was trash.
Trash.
They did nothing. And then they got to that training camp and they got in their practice with the players that they know they're going against every day. It's different.
It's different. You learn.
Because I know his game, and I know, like, I don't have to worry
Your
about Summer
finals
League.
MVP,
Like, Summer League, you don't know who you're
your
going
finals
against.
MVP was 5 for 26 in Summer League, and no one bashed him. No one said you shouldn't be here. No one did nothing. Go through the process, young fella.
How are we bashing the nigga?
Go through the fella, young fella.
No, nobody said we bashed him.
Putting the pressure on him.
Ain't no putting pressure on nothing. Look at the stats.
He's
It's the stats.
He's a 55th pick.
But the stats are the stats.
He's the 55th pick.
I get it.
I gave you the third pick.
The stats.
I gave you the third
Oh
pick.
no, people putting pressure on him,
But
like
nobody
that.
else is
I mean, that's
talking
fine
about-
because I mean, hey, bro, your dad is the greatest player ever, so people are expecting certain things. So the pressure,
shouldn't, though.
I'm not tripping on
What
it
did
because
LeBron
I
tweet?
know.
Hey,
What
watch-
did LeBron tweet? He tweeted that Bronny James is better than half of the.
He didn't tweet it. He had a conversation in the locker room.
Don't get what we
Yeah.
see and what we know every day.
Yeah,
Like your
because
son get that's just they hating on your son, like because Kenyon played in the league. Like they not gonna get it
Yeah.
because these motherfuckers who are hating on him ain't shit.
Yeah,
Hey, you
It's
said
what
he
comes-
didn't play on his
it's
son.
what comes with it.
You
though.
said his
It's what
dad
comes
said
with it.
what? His dad said what?
Who's that?
You said LeBron's dad tweeted
What did he-
something.
what was
so
the
he
tweet?
didn't tweet. He said in the locker room that Bronny could be on the Lakers easy right now. I believe it's the
Be on
context.
the Lakers.
He could be on. He could play for us right now easy.
Easy.
That's
Right?
what LeBron said. So when you got an expectation like that your pop set on you, we waiting to see what he was talking about.
Well, we
Show
all
us what
saw
you was
it.
talking about, bro.
Well, we
You
saw
said
it.
that means he's better than Gabe Vincent, such and such and such.
Or
and
he
such.
just he could be one of
Or
the
he can be 15 player
He
of
could be
the
one of
night.
15
Whoever
player.
that 15 player is, you better than that guy.
Yeah.
That's occupying that spot.
That's a fact.
Right. So that's what they come in to see. They come in to see that.
So what 15 guy on the roster plays?
No,
None.
I ain't looking at the rosters right now.
I know you're
but
not.
I'm telling you right-
throughout the
So you're not
Rashad,
looking at the roster, but
Pull
you're
up the
judging
roster.
this man.
Pull up the roster.
Pull up Lakers
Pull
roster.
up the 15 pick.
I'm not talking
I mean, the
about
15
their,
spot.
I'm not
Well,
talking
15
about
spot is
their
Bronny right
roster.
now.
Hey,
Just talking
before
about.
I'm
last
not
year.
talking
Other-
about.
Man, if you took that serious, what LeBron said about him being able to play on the roster, you need to take a fucking Advil, cause that shit was BS.
Their roster. I'm talking about every NBA roster. What 15 pick does anybody care about? I mean, 15 play on the roster that anybody besides
JD Davis played 8 games this year.
Listen, if you listen,
Don't even know who he is. I know.
Hey, just hear me out.
Is that what we doing
Just
now?
hear me out. Just hear me out, right? Gil, if you were the 15th pick on the roster,
I was.
who came to see you play?
Nobody.
No,
I tried to get my dad.
Right? Your family member,
Yeah.
Brandon Jennings.
And the game was
You're
in
the
Long
15th
Beach.
pick on the roster. Who is coming to see you play?
I mean,
But your family.
Yeah.
Besides, so let me rephrase the question.
Wow.
Besides your family members,
your immediate family.
your immediate family.
Say immediate.
So you don't even matter in the league.
No.
Wow.
15, you ain't even dressing up.
Wowzers.
You don't.
You don't even. You're in a suit if you're the 15. If you're the 15,
The
it's
only
only 12
reason,
guys. It's only 12 guys
the
playing.
only reason that the Nash
Oh my God.
is known is because
wow.
his antics
It's-
and his the way his brother plays. Right? If
The nasty.
his brother wasn't former league MVP, finals MVP, would nobody care?
I just missed a free throw with Stephen Curry. Like,
Unfortunate.
that's crazy. It's actually insane.
I'm to be the one to tell the truth. If you're 15th, your family members come to see you play to support you.
Not
50
the
player
people
on the
who
roster.
watch you play in
15th player on the
college.
roster.
Not the
No,
people who-
no.
none of that. No.
Because they worried about the college players now. They worried about the university you came from. They might support you from afar.
Man.
They're not tuning into the game to watch you sit on the bench.
Hey, do you know JD?
So do you think somebody's going to rush home at 7 o'clock to watch you Oh, let's see Rashad sit on the bench and wave this damn time.
Hey, hold on.
You know
Wow.
You know J.D. Davis?
Come on, bro.
You know J.D. Davis?
Nobody watching no 15th guy.
Hey,
Wow.
Rashad, do you know J.D. Davis?
You're
Rashad,
not.
do you know J.D. Davis?
No, I don't.
How you don't know J.D. Davis? He was on your favorite team, Boston. He was the 15th pick.
15th guy on the roster.
15th guy on the roster. He played 8 games.
J.D. Davidson.
J.D. Davidson can play his ass off, but he's the 15th pick on the team. He played 8 games, no more than 3 minutes. No. Last game he played, I think, 12 and 7 of the
What's
season.
his name?
J.D. Davis.
Shout out to J.B. Davis.
J.D. Davidson. J.D. Davidson.
Damn, he got like a 48-inch vertical.
Hey, bro, you matter, bro.
You matter to
You
your
matter,
family,
bro.
bro.
You matter to me.
You a
too,
champion.
my nigga.
You matter to
You
your-
worked hard to
You
get
didn't
that
even know who he
15th
was,
spot.
so how does he
I
matter
know
to
now,
you?
because I know now.
You did it before
I know he
Gilbert
exists.
missed.
And he's 2 years
Yeah,
in.
What's
He's
his
2
name
years
again?
in.
He
What's his
exists.
name again?
He
Yeah,
definitely
J.D. Davidson.
exists.
You guys are talking about the 15th roster spot, not the 15th. Not the
15th
15th pick.
roster spot on
Hey.
any NBA team.
Do not
You're
get in
like
the
the 53rd
You're
man
a
on
part
the
of the
football
team.
roster.
You're a part of the team, bro.
But you know what they call this? What
not
do they
even
call the
dressing
last
up.
pick in
You're
the
not even
NFL
dressing up.
draft?
You're not
So
dressing
you don't
up.
matter?
You're not.
No,
what
it
I'm
don't
saying,
matter.
You're
That
not.
15th
You're
nigga
here
don't
just in
matter.
case somebody gets hurt.
Dude, let me listen.
You probably don't
Dog,
even practice.
There has been
No, he
15.
practiced.
Listen,
No,
there
he
has
As
been.
players, y'all on that type of time.
Dude.
Just as a hooper,
Hold
like,
on,
y'all
hey.
15
Hold on, let me ask you this, Gil, Brandon, because you're not going to answer the truth. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been on a team when a guy was the 14th, 15th guy on the roster, and and he never played, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's been a DNP next to this man's name for 25 games.
Mm-hmm.
What does he have on under his sweats?
Under his sweats?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
He might not have his game shorts on.
Not a damn thing.
I've been in situations the coach called this dude's name, and he had to go get his.
Yes.
I call
Oh
cap.
my God, that's a deep one,
And I
JT.
felt that.
That's a deep one, JT. I ain't
I
gonna
call
lie.
cap.
You crazy.
Mark Madsen.
Uh-huh.
The man.
Hi, Nico.
Nico, what up, baby?
Mark Madsen.
Uh-huh.
15 guy on our bench.
We talking
He
about a
was
different
always
individual.
dressed. He was always dressed out.
Because we're talking about
Fans
Mark
came to see
Madsen
him.
here.
Fans came to
Oh
see
my.
him.
We talking
the whole
about Mark
night.
Madsen here.
15th man on the
Me
bench.
and you both agree Mark Madsen is exempt.
The nigga played 70 games his rookie season. What are you
I ain't
talking
talking about his. We ain't talking about his. We talking about
70
15th.
games.
Yes, we
That's
are.
the
His
guy.
rookie
That's the
season.
guy I played with. Who was
Most
the
of the time,
15th
the
guy?
15th guy on the roster that
Don't
comes
play
in
more than 5
is
games
a
a year.
rookie.
No, 15 guys not always the rookie.
More than likely, the 15th guy on any roster spot in most NBAs is a rookie.
Mark Madsen played
y'all
70.
wildin'.
Hey, yo, let me
And
ask
what
you
pick
this.
was Mark
Y'all
Madsen?
wild.
Hey, yo, let me ask you this.
Mark-
So because I want to get like just like, and I, you know, I
Mark
fuck,
Madsen was
I
a
like Giannis
first
to
round
them.
pick.
I fuck with J.R. Smith.
This is what I'm talking about. See,
you know,
you bring up people
Brian
that's a
and them.
first round pick. We talking about the 55th pick. Guys,
We
who's
not
the
talking. We
15th
talking about the
roster
15th.
spot.
Is Ronnie better than
Hey, Mark
Giannis'
Madsen
brother
was
and
never
J.R.
the
Smith?
15th
When
guy.
I played with him, he was.
Cap. Hey, listen.
What are you talking
I
about?
was the 15th
And Mark
roster spot,
Madsen, listen,
motherfucker.
and Mark Madsen don't cuss, don't drink. He's religious. Mark Madsen gonna do everything by the line,
What
by
does
the
that have
book.
to do with anything?
Because Mark Madsen is not gonna show up to the game and not put on his uniform and his sweats. He's exempt.
But
we talking
how's
about
he
somebody.
exempt,
Hey, he's never been a 15th
I was
roster
15,
spot.
right?
Oh,
Game
man.
1. Game 1, I didn't get in. Game 2, didn't get in. Game 3, didn't get in. Game 4, played 2 minutes. Game 5, 8 minutes. Didn't get in the next game. I didn't score my first, but you know when the season started, October 31st. I didn't score my first bucket till January 16th. Okay?
10 days after your
And
birthday.
I can tell you this.
That's a long
I can tell you this.
Because what number were you on the roster?
I was 15.
Okay.
And it was going back and forth from IR to suit. And I can tell you this, when they did take me off IR and I had to dress, I didn't have on my uniform because I knew I wasn't getting in the game.
Did you keep showing up?
Nor 14, nor 13.
Did you show up?
Number 14, he
to show
took
up.
6
Say it
beers.
again. You have
He
to
had
show
6
up.
beers.
You have to show up.
He had 6 beers.
Hey, cameraman, we need the crowd. Look at the
Rashad,
crowd.
stop the bullshit. Nobody want to hear that shit.
coming to the game.
Rashad, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
You are
Talking
part
about
of the
you
team.
You don't have to show up.
courtside.
Shut that shit up.
Thank
Don't
you,
lie to these goddamn people.
Don't
You don't have to show up.
You saying the 15th guy don't matter sound crazy.
Yeah, you have. He does it.
He does. You because you've never been the 15th guy. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like.
What Steve Harvey?
You
Let me ask you this.
Because you did.
Let me ask you this.
How about he
Appreciate all the work.
I got a question. So I got a question. From where to where? I got a question. 15 to what? I got a question. He went from where to where? He was 15 to what?
Yeah, but it can't.
Okay, that nigga mattered, didn't he?
No,
he mattered until he changed the circumstances. He did matter. He went from 15 to number 1.
He did not matter.
And he didn't let nobody tell him I don't matter.
He kept working.
Nigga,
He did
but
not
you don't
matter.
do that.
He did not matter when he came in.
You to these young niggas, you the 15th spot. You don't fucking matter. No. He's trying to. You might as well give up.
No.
You're trying to change it. Become Gilbert Arenas. You're trying to
He don't matter. No. He's trying to.
I said
I don't think my shit connected to the Ethernet.
No, Gilbert Arenas was not treated like Antoine James. You was the 15th spot. No, shut up. We're not doing this. You was the 15th spot. I was not treated.
Y'all about to do
like,
this?
Where I was not treated like Antoine motherfucking Jameson. I was not treated like Jason Richardson.
So let me ask
I
you
was
this.
the 15th spot.
Say
no
it again.
one gave
You was
a
the what?
fuck.
So let me ask you
There
how
was
it is.
nobody writing articles about me going in the game.
But you mattered,
though.
No,
you mattered,
no, you didn't.
You mattered. No one cared.
So let me ask you
came
this.
from
Who played longer in here? Who had the longest career in here?
Captain.
I'm going to guess Kenya Martin. You
Right.
did. So I played for 15 years, right? So how many 15th man on the roster do you think I seen? More than you, nigga. I would say a lot.
I don't care.
So the motherfucker never played.
What you mean? Just because you say it don't
He
matter,
didn't
it
matter.
don't matter.
He didn't
nigga.
play.
It don't matter to you.
He didn't.
It don't matter to you.
He didn't play.
It mattered to me.
He didn't
The
play.
15th spot mattered to me.
He didn't play.
What y'all talking about?
He didn't
It
play.
don't matter.
Nigga, you butthurt because your
Yeah,
shit
it don't
ended
matter.
early, nigga.
I know what the 15th spot means to every team.
That means nothing. Hey,
Every team.
I'm gonna tell you what 15 looks like. He means nothing.
Every
15,
15
he mattered to his family. The 15th
He
pick.
mattered to the organization.
He mattered to his
He
family
wouldn't have had a
members.
job if he didn't matter.
They had to add him to the roster.
No, you don't have to give a
They
nigga $1
fill
million.
him up.
You don't
They
have to
fill
give a
him up.
nigga $1 million.
He just want-
You don't have to give a nigga $2 million for the 15th spot. You don't
Yeah,
have
they
to
do.
do
Yeah,
that.
they do.
Hey,
You don't know the CBA. You don't know the CBA.
Do you know Cedric Henderson?
You don't know the CBA.
You know Cedric Henderson?
They gotta feel it.
Huh? He don't. Hey, Ken, you know Cedric Henderson?
Crazy.
Who? Cedric Henderson.
The old game.
He was the third. He was the. He was the. He
Who
was the
he played
14th
for?
spot. Do you know Dean Garrett?
Who?
No. Okay. Do you need Dean Oliver? No. Okay. So that was 12. That was
Who they
13,
get?
14, and 15.
Colin
Man,
Sexton?
of
Okay.
course you don't know them. They was not part of the team.
Don't follow them.
They was not even on the roster when games started. They were in suits, chilling. No one gets the pressure. There's no pressure on 15.
So let me give you this.
You get in 10 games a year,
So one of
maybe
my-
2-3 minutes.
So one of my partners, so he has this saying, right? And this is gonna put this shit in perspective, right? The 15th man on the roster is Michael Jordan in his hometown.
He's not allowed
Right?
to be that.
He is. It's a fact, right? He's important where he's from. To his family members. The 15th man on the NBA roster is Michael Jordan in his hometown. Right? Huh? Just hear me out, right? Just think about it, right?
Who they
Like
get?
he's good enough to make it to the NBA and get the
therefore,
15th
he's
spot.
important to the people that's around. He's not gonna play.
He's important, period. And he can go from 15 to 1.
So he should get judged. So he should
can
get
go
So
15
he
to
should get
1.
judged like the number 1 pick.
He should get judged like the first spot.
And
The
treated.
From the number 1
And
spot
treated.
to the top 5 to the starting 5 to the second 5 to
So
the
you said,
15th
yeah.
guy is a part of the team.
So you said whoever-
everybody's held accountable the same. What do you mean?
So you said whoever on that bench, they got the same pressure.
Team.
Got
You
that same
you
pressure.
got pressure.
Just because
But
you
you
put
can't
that
go.
uniform
They're not gonna put
on,
you in the game and you just go out there lollygag at the 15th
Yeah,
spot.
go put
You gotta
that-
go play.
Just because you put that uniform
Your
on.
heart out.
Listen,
It's the 15th spot. I might not never get to play again. I gotta play my heart out.
It's opportunity.
Okay.
Man, now you know me.
Okay.
5 minutes ago you didn't.
Okay, still don't
Now
know
you know me. Now
Okay,
I just
they
had
still
5
don't.
points and 5 But when you
They still
didn't, now
don't
you
know
know
me.
me. No,
They
that's
still
not the
don't know.
narrative here. You're
Who is
changing
this
it.
kid? They still
When
don't
you
know you.
didn't know him,
Who is this kid?
when he
They still
did
don't
get in,
know
did
you.
you bash him for his summer league
They
performance?
still don't know you.
No, you did not.
Chicago.
But we know you did not bash him for his
They got
1
Cam
for 12,
Thomas and Darius
his 2
Garland.
for 20, his 3 for. You did not bash this man for his performance. No, you
The
didn't.
people who know him bashing him for sure.
Hey man, who is Chris Richard?
Yeah. This is.
You just keep asking.
Nobody knows. Not even the man that's his teammate. The 15th
I
man
do know
on
Chris.
his
He
team.
went to
Then you should
Florida.
have said something.
He went to
He
Florida.
was your teammate.
He went to Florida.
He was the 15th man.
I'm not
And
buying it.
you didn't even think of the
He's
nigga.
just throwing shit out. Like, he didn't say who was this man. He played on your team.
Hey,
I'm
like
just supposed to just say a random Chris Richards. How fucking common is Chris Richards? He says Chris Richards like it's supposed to ring a bell.
Yeah, exactly. Of course he don't ring a bell.
Played with you in Minnesota, young fella from Florida. So played with Joe Kim, two-time champion Chris Richards. I know Big Chris. That was my little young fella. I know Chris.
It didn't rain.
Yeah, and he loved playing for the Timberwolves in the 15th spot.
Yeah, he was a 15. He loved.
And he was respected, and everybody
By
spoke
who?
with Chris.
By who?
Our team.
He did not remember him off the jump.
Of course. He wasn't there with KG.
Dude. Let's stop.
KG left. It was Big Al.
We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna lie to these people out here, man.
Lying, man. We
We
have a crowd of people that have
Listen,
developed
man,
right
we're not gonna lie
outside.
to these people, man. That's watching live and here. We're not gonna do that, man.
I need to sit.
Like,
We're not going to
dude,
agree.
we're not gonna lie
I
to
don't
these
lie.
people.
I don't
We're
spit.
not
I don't
gonna lie to
spew. I
these
don't
people,
spew
bro.
wickedness, my man.
Hey.
Big
I talk
15
to
man
him
on right
too.
now.
Hey, yo, let me ask you a question right now.
Dude.
Hey, yo, so you said Bronny, like a lot of people say Bronny isn't a pro yet, right? So y'all think
He's in a pro. No, yeah.
right. So you think, and I fuck with Giannis and I fuck with J.R. Smith, but you think Giannis' brother is a pro and you think J.R. Smith brother was a pro?
Chris Smith.
Yeah.
Thanasis and Chris Smith.
And you think like
I had
Dellavedova?
never seen Chris play when he got that deal.
You don't think like Bronny could do what they did? I mean, they sit on the bench with jerseys on. So you don't think Bronny's good enough to just sit on the bench?
Sit on the bench.
Whatever time they're getting and whatever. Like you don't think
But
this
that's
year,
what I'm
but
saying.
like this year as a rookie, you don't think Bronny is good enough to?
Well, what I'm saying is, he is the 15th pick.
Damn,
14th.
he had 40.
We know. What does that look like? 1 minute a game during blowouts,
But that's
right?
what- that's all
when
I'm
the
saying.
Nazis get in, do we say, shit, the Nazis went 0 for 5, he shouldn't be on the team. We don't care,
Yeah,
right?
got their
He
ass.
gets out there, he do his little trick, we cheer, and we
laugh.
That's it, right?
I'm just asking.
If he can get 2 shots up in the 3 minutes, congratulations. But we don't expect you to make this shit. We don't have no expectations on the 15th, 14th, 12th pick. That's just a fact.
Because did you have expectations on Giannis' brother and Chris Smith brother when they was in the league?
No.
Did I know who they were?
Of course not. Hey, that makes it. No, of course not. No.
Do I know who Bronny is?
Everybody
know
know
who
who
Bronny is.
Everybody know who J.R. Smith.
I had no idea. And even for Thanasis, if 2 people go down, he's up to bat.